Among the trinkets and fruits, there lay a small, mewing kitten. Its eyes were wide and curious, its fur a patchwork of colors that caught the sunlight in a dazzling display. Maria couldn't resist the urge to scoop up the little creature and take it home. As the days turned into weeks, Maria marveled at how the kitten, whom she named Barsic, fit so perfectly into her life. He was the embodiment of innocence and playfulness, chasing shadows and pouncing on imaginary foes. Maria watched as Barsic grew, his once tiny body stretching and filling out. At first, she brushed it off as typical kitten growth, attributing his insatiable appetite and frequent naps to the rigors of growing up. However, as the months passed, Maria began to sense that something was different about Barsic. His growth seemed to defy nature itself. His once modest size was expanding at an alarming rate, and soon, he was no longer a kitten, but a creature that bore a striking resemblance to a timber wolf. His fur had transformed into a lush, wild coat, and his eyes held a gaze that seemed to contain ancient wisdom. By the time a year had passed, Barsic had become a formidable presence in Maria's home. His size was astonishing, rivaling that of the largest dog breeds. His appetite remained insatiable, requiring Maria to adjust her budget just to keep him fed. And yet, it wasn't the size or appetite that concerned Maria the most. It was the low, haunting growls that emanated from Barsic in the dead of night. At first, Maria tried to dismiss the growls as mere remnants of Barsic's feline ancestry. But as the growls persisted, growing deeper and more menacing, Maria couldn't ignore the unease that settled in her chest. She turned to a veterinarian for answers, hoping to find solace in their expertise. The veterinarian was baffled by Barsic's rapid growth and eerie behavior. After a thorough examination, he tentatively suggested that Barsic might be a highly unusual hybrid, a cross between a May Coon and a Norwegian forest cat. Days turned into weeks, and the mystery of Barsic deepened. Maria grappled with the overwhelming strangeness of her once small kitten transforming into a creature that defied classification. Despite the fear and uncertainty, Maria's love for Barsic endured. She adapted to his needs, researched his possible hybrid lineage, and continued to care for him with unwavering devotion.